Hey YouTube! Today we are gonna talk about stinger hooks. I mostly fish walleye, vertical jigging, and this is a stinger hook. Trailer hook, call it whatever you want. I'm gonna show you how to do them yourself. So do it yourself stinger hook. I will use something big to show you how I do them, and after I'll do the real thing because it is small. My fishing line is 30-pound braided line. I use Power Pro. You can use whatever you like. After the braided line, I use the small swivel. Those are Mustad high-speed bead chain swivel. They are good for like 31 pound, if you can see here. After that, I'm using fluorocarbon line. I'm using 15 pound to tie my jig on it. And the stinger hook, I'm using 10 pound fluorocarbon. So often the stinger hook will get stuck. So with the 10 pound, often this will break and you're not gonna lose your jig. That's why I'm using only 10 pound. Here on the stinger, 15 pound fluoro to attach the jig, and like 20-inch hopper. I'm gonna have my swivel and the braided line. So let's start. How I'm tying the treble hook is very simple. I'm just to show you, it's bigger with that. Just making a loop like this. You're going through like this. You take the loop. Sorry. That's it. That's how I get the fluoro on the treble hook. After that, I'm just using I'm gonna make 2 knots, simple knot. Like this, and I'm doubling it. I'm trying to put it at the same spot. Make sure it's locked in place. Voila. So now you have your line attached to the treble hook. Now, how are you gonna put this on your jig? Easy and simple, and you will even be able to remove it if you want to. This is the jig. I'm just gonna go around the hook here. Of course, it's going to be a little bit harder because the real thing is going to be smaller, but once you get around the hook here, you open the loop and you go through like that, and you just pull, and now you have your treble hook attached to the jig. As simple as that. You want to remove it? No problem. Just pull on the other side, opposite side, and just take it off. Simple as that. Now, let's do the real thing. I hope you're gonna see what I'm doing. I think maybe I'm gonna put some white on the table. Wait. Let's make a bit of room. Not a good idea, no. Okay. Now I have my fluoro line. I'm gonna cut 12-inch. It's gonna be easy to work with. Taking a treble hook. Go in the middle of the fluoro, making a loop like this. Make it as small as possible, and popping it to the eye of the treble hook like this. Open the loop. Take your treble hook through it. Voila. Now your fluoro is tied to the treble hook. Usually I do a stinger hook like an inch or an inch and a half. For me it's perfect. So I'm making a simple knot like this. Go here. You have to place it by hand where you want it. Like this. So there's one knot. I do a second one. Make sure it's locked in place. Like that. And now you have your stinger hook ready. You cut the excess. I leave about 1/4 inch. With one hand it's hard, eh? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Anyway, you cut the excess. There you go. You can make them the length you want. Now, doing the real thing again. So you're going around the hook. Of course, the smaller you make them, it's going to be harder, but when you're around the hook, you open the loop. You make your stinger hook go into the hole of the loop, and you are pulling. Voila. That's how I tie my stinger hook. Now you're gonna catch more fish. At least for me it does work. What I'm using for vertical jigging in the river here, Quebec, Canada, using a green tube to 3/4 of an ounce jig, because there are a lot of current here and I'm often fishing like 20 and 30 and even 40 feet deep. The stinger is about the length of the those little things here, tail. That's how I do my stinger hook. Since you're going to be on the water and you don't want to lose time catching fish, I tie a bunch of stinger hook before going fishing. I put my tubes on the jig before, and even put the stinger hook on it. So if you get caught, break the line, you have to retie everything. It takes a lot of time and wasting time for catching fish. So I do prepare a lot of them, and often when you get caught, the stinger is gonna break, and I do it on purpose so I'm not gonna lose the jig. Fishing gear are expensive, so you want to lose less as you can. And I do prepare a lot of stinger hooks so I can put back stinger hook fast, and I put them on foam or whatever, in wine cork or whatever you got. Prepare them, and you just do this so you'll be ready. It's going to be a fast setup when you have to change. So thanks for watching. If you liked it, give a thumbs up and subscribe.